Hello everyone and welcome to Dwarf Fortress. I promised I was going to do a little live stream on this, but I'm going to get a world set up so that we can just all jump in and be happy and know what we're doing. So I'm going to create a new world here. By the way, this is going to be entirely unedited, so if it takes longer than it should, just bear with it. That'll be fine. So we're going to create a new world. We're going to make a pocket world today, and we're going to make the history very long. Number of civilizations low, sites high, low, number of beasts high, savagery high, mineral colors frequent, and by the way, this is not going to be a tutorial. Aha, no. So let's get this on the go. Because this game, essentially, you have to jump in and just kind of work on shit. Age of Hill Titan, the Golden Age. Look at that time tick by. Look at all the dead. The second Golden Age. This is quite a nice world so far. The Dwarven Age. Woo! What have we got now? Look at the third Golden Age. Jesus Christ, this nation is doing really well. Bloody hell. This planet, usually I have planets that are just like, the Age of Despair, the Age of Hell, the Age of Elves. So yeah, if you guys know anything about this game, it's kind of a roguelike survival game where you just have to build a fortress and survive. There's no ending to the game, so your fortress will fail regardless. The fourth Golden Age now, that's interesting. So your fortress will fail regardless. It will fail. There's no doubt in my mind that this one will eventually die as well, to the vile forces of darkness probably, so yeah. Let's just get cracking on with this shit. Start game. Third Dwarf Fortress. So yeah, we're going to go in the third region, this one here. Draxas, or whatever we call it. What do we call it again? I don't know. The Obsidian Spires, yeah, okay, so we have to pick a place to put our fortress. So now, let's see, where should we put it, It's not a very big world. Usually you can get, like, massive worlds in this game, but we are running short of time, so I'm just making a quick world to show you guys what we can do with it, and then hopefully we might even continue this world, so... Well, that you're probably looking at this going, what is all this shit? I don't even understand what half these symbols are. It's like, welcome to my world when I started playing this game. I think we're going to start off next to this volcano in this river. I think that'll be a good defensive place. Let's see if there's anything nearby. There's only dwarf... Oh, wait a minute. There's only dwarves and humans. Are there no goblins around? Holy shit, there's no goblins! Wow, there's actually no goblins in this world. Oh, well. Maybe we'll hit a hill titan or something like that and something will come kill us. Since it's such a small world as well, there's bound to be more dreadful things that are going to try and come and kill us, so... Okay, so this is quite a mountainous area, so let's start here. I quite like the look of here. Actually, let's do it there. So we've got loads of mountains. The place is quite cold. There's no trees. Let's check other places. Okay, it's fine. Let's go. Salt water and an aquifer. Doesn't matter, we'll be making booze. So right, I'm not going to show you how to set up our fortress, but all I'm going to say is these two peasants here up the top left there are going to be the miners, so there's going to be a miner and there's going to be a mason. Basically, they'll both like dig out the fort. One of them will be a mason who'll like build doors and, well, you'll see, I'll show you in a minute. And a mechanic as well, so he can build gears and things like that for making interesting devices. Woodcutter here and a carpenter. One peasant who's a grower, a brewer and a cook. Another grower, but this one's a tanner and a leather worker, so like he'll skin animals and make leather armor and shit like that. You get the idea. Another proficient woodcutter, just in case the other one dies, because it's happened a lot. And also a competent building designer. That's like an architect, so you know he'll design the buildings and stuff. And a butcher. And the final guy here, who is a adequate appraiser, judge of intent, negotiator, and persuader. He will be the leader of our glorious fort. So let's name this fortress. Where we're going to name it, hit random until we find a good one. Stop! The Page Oranges. That's not that great. Next. Ah, fuck it. Random. Glazed doors. Yeah, why not? Okay, and the group name, first random, is the Flags of Galling. We called our brethren to the world, and we made a fortress. So yeah, let's get going. Embark. Embark on our glorious quest to conquer this land. I'm drinking tea as well. I love this game. You have arrived after a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond. Your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labour comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plough, or hook, provided for your dwarves, you are expecting a supply caravan just after the winter entombs you. But it's spring now. Enough time to delve, secure lodgings. Our cougars get hungry. Cougars. Oh no, cougars. A new chapter in dwarven history begins here, at this place. Glazed doors. Strike the earth. So let's strike the earth, ladies and gentlemen. What have we got here? Oh, well, fuckity-doo. We've got, what you guys can see here what you guys might actually see is just nonsense is a shit ton of snow and some actually very forbidding looking mountains here. So you can probably guess like this is all in 2D. So like each plane is on a 2D dimension and stacks up on top of each other. So say here, this is like the white stuff you can see here is snow, and that's black stuff there is undiscovered land, which is underground. As you can see, as we go up, this is going up here, you can see it's kind of like cross sections, like a CT scan or something like that, and that is the peak of the mountain there. Well, actually no, it's not. There's the peak of the mountain there, and then there's like other mountains up the top there. So these go off forever. So hotkey back to our dwarves here, and if we scroll down, you'll see this is a river, a frozen river under the snow. So we've got to try and get underground and away from the harsh winter. As we can see from our units, let's see if there's any horrible things around. No, it's just one turkey that's around so far, and our 7 dwarves. If you guys want to name these, by the way, just leave a comment in the section below. Just tell me what we should name these guys as well. So, you know, just have some fun with this. I say fun. Losing is fun, guys. Just remember that. Remember, losing is fun. And everything will be fine. So yeah, let's get digging out. So we're going to get our 1 digger here, or 1 miner. So there he goes there. I'm pointing at the screen to show you, but there's that little guy going off there. As you can see from the little blinking square, he will now dig out tiles. So yeah, we allocate tiles to be dug out in our fortress, and these little guys will have their own little jobs to do. Oh, there's the turkey. There's a turkey. Kill the turkey. Turkey hen. A small forest bird known for their distinctive flaps of skin hanging from their face. It is prized for its meat. Yes, and we shall hunt them. We might even make a farm out of them. That'd be a good idea. So right, we're gonna get this little bit guy to dig out an area for us to store all our goods in, because we can't leave them out in the snow. That'd be dreadful. So let's just dig out. Basically, what I'm doing here, I've got a set design that I like to have for my warehouses and stuff. So I like having areas that are all cordoned off, and like areas that I can kind of keep track visually the stock level, rather than actually having to rely on my dwarves to count up the supplies, because they can like miscount and stuff like that. So this area here, as you can see from the little cursor, is going to be the food area, and I'll be able to see excuse me, I'll be able to see the amount of food that everyone has in this area. Next will be things like wood, stone, finished goods, furniture, things like that, and then we'll set up a workshop area for these guys to to work in. So they'll be making like clothes and things like that. So the start of this game can be quite boring, so you know, I'll not make it any more interesting. I'm just going to talk nonsense while we do this, so just wait for these guys to start building, and then we'll have a look around. So we've got gems in the mountain there. Oh, another turkey! Is that a groundhog? It's a groundhog! Hoary marmot! Fucking whore. As you can see there, we've got gems in the mountain. I don't know what kind of ones these are. These look red ones. Rose quartz clusters, so we can dig them out and cut them into nice gems and sell them to our dwarven brethren. This mountain's probably going to be full of gems. Actually, you know what? No, it's not. This mountain is absolutely barren. Wow. We couldn't have picked a worse spot, guys. We're doomed. Run, 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 run. Look at them go. Ah, there we go. See, our second miner is now getting involved in the mining. The only reason the other guy isn't getting involved is because he can only dig out one area. So that is the only area there that's exposed, so this one guy has the job. And as soon as the new area opens up here, well, he'll be able to join in and get digging out faster. I'm not looking forward to this being entirely unedited, to be perfectly honest. I'm just going to be sitting here talking nonsense, and I'm going to be like, oh, I can't just cut this. Like, no, you've got to go on holiday soon. Shut your face. Oh. Delicious. Oh, fuck, I forgot to put Steam off. So exit Steam, there we go. Yeah, as you can see there, last played game. What was it? Supreme Ruler Cold War. Why am I not fucking surprised, eh? Oh, our guys are standing in, it appears to be standing in the river. Thankfully it's just a brook, so it's a light, small river. Well, only part of it's actually unfrozen though, so it looks like that this area here might only unfreeze in spring. Well, not in spring, we're in spring just now, in summer even, sorry. So, we may have to rely on something else for our water, but we won't be drinking water, so we'll be drinking booze. Dwarven booze. May even dam this area up actually and use it as a power source. That could be a plan, make a powerhouse out of this. Because you can use like water wheels to turn mechanisms and things like that for interesting traps and all that. So, but we might not actually have to set up any traps because, like I say, there was no goblins in this world. So, which is quite odd. I've never actually seen a world where there's no goblins or elves for that matter. So, well, probably a good thing there's no elves. I hate elves. Boo. Fucking elves. Treacherous, tree-hugging hippies. What have we got there? There's a hoary marmot over there. Yeah, I loved when I first played this game, I was sitting looking at it going, how the fuck am I meant to see this? But it's like the Matrix, you're sitting there going, well, it's fine, it's just code now, I just see that, it's fine. You know, it's like there, gem, miner, hoary marmot, upward slope, you know, it's fine. Oh, look, there's the woman in the red dress, you know. Good tea. Right. What are we doing now? You finished doing this? Oh, wait, a snowstorm has come. Bollocks. So our world is going to be covered in more snow. But over here, actually, it's warmer, so it's just rain, so it's not that bad. We're going to have to dig a tunnel underneath, like, from the fortress here all the way over to here to get some silt ground for farming. It's either that or we divert the water from the river and make a farm underneath the river, but that's not for early game stuff, it's kind of like later game stuff. We'll work on that later. We'll do something interesting with it. We'll make a grand scheme. We'll make a moat. Actually, there's no point in making a moat because, like I say, the fucking thing freezes, so... Look at all that snow. Snow covered everything. Piles of snow everywhere. Yeah, what's funny is winter will probably come along... Not winter. Summer will probably come along and all this will melt and it'll just be like, pfft, gone. Ah, good, they finished that. So let's start moving things in. Let's put the wood here. We'll put the furniture here. Goods here. There we go. And now people will start moving these in. So there we go. They're started moving like buckets, and I can see buckets and bags and rope and things like that. What we got actually? What we got for our animals? We got a horse and we got a yak. That's good. It's quite good actually. Large and large. Cool. Right, so we've got two large creatures that can probably give us quite a lot of meat, so that's good. So we'll get them grazing. Actually, we'll put a grazing area over here. Like I say, guys, this is not a tutorial. This is just me doing what I know how to do. So, let's see. Pen and pasture. And let's add these two creatures to the pen and pasture. So then, the problem is with the animals is they're too dumb to actually kind of go off and find their own food, so they have to be told to go eat at a certain pen or pasture. So we're going to get them to go over there. I'm pretty sure that farmer is... Yep, the farmer's taken the yak over and he's put them in the pasture. So that's good. And now they will eat. They will feast on the lovely grass. The drop seed grass. Sounds not delicious. I don't even know what drop grass is. Right, we'll make a stone stockpile here. So then our dwarves will have an access to stone in the fortress. And then we'll have to get a cloth stockpile set up and a gem stockpile set up. Oh, what the fuck are these? Chinchillas! Woo! Chinchillas! Tiny furry rodent dwelling in the hollow cracks of rocks. They can be found in the high mountains. Or in my bedroom. Because I've got a little chinchilla! Let's see. I paused there because I was thinking, I'm going to be editing this. I was like, no. You're not editing this, you fucker. You're going to be sitting here talking nonsense for a good hour. Oh god, am I really going to edit? Yeah, I've got time. I can do this for an hour. Oh, I just hope I can actually talk for an hour. I mean, Christ, you guys are going to be sitting there going, God, he just talks such shit when he's not editing. I'm like, yep, welcome to my life. Right, so these guys have nearly finished digging out the food stockpile, and we'll get all the food indoors before the filthy chinchillas steal it. Actually, oh my god, I wonder if we can get set up a farm of chinchillas. I wonder if that's the only thing that's around here, so let's see. Yep, it's just chinchillas at the moment. We could probably set up cage traps at some point. We'll do that eventually. We'll get hunters to go out and gather them later. So yeah, this game is actually kind of... I've been playing a lot of Banished recently, which I've been thinking about doing a little series on, but I haven't never got around to it because I'm still practicing. And Banished reminds me a lot of Dwarf Fortress, except it's above ground and you can't hide from the snow. So yeah, Banished is a lot of fun. Ooh, what's that? What are these? These are fireflies, lovely fireflies. What I do love is the fact that, see, when I first started seeing shit like this appearing, I was like, what's that? I don't like it. I don't scare. Oh, it's just. Oh, it's nothing. Fair enough. So we got another snowstorm. Another snowstorm enveloping our poor dwarfs as they go outside. They will be chilly and cold. We'll have to sort that. And the food stockpile is finished. Excellent. So now we're going to add a food stockpile over here. There we go. That'll fill up the whole area. So like I can judge by how full it is if I'm going to have to farm more, or if I'm going to have to do other things, or if I'm going to do this, that, and the next thing. So it's kind of just forward planning. So yeah. Right. Build another stockpile here, another stockpile here. And actually, no, tell you what, we won't do that just yet. We're going to build a tunnel from Actually, we'll do it from the center of the stockpile, so we'll get rid of the center of the stockpile. No, I got the sniffles! And dig a downward staircase. And a two-way staircase and an up one. See, so then that'll go... You're probably looking at this going, what's going on? But yeah, we're going to build a tunnel under the river. And then along to the fertile ground that is over here. Meaning that we can have a farm. Let's see. Actually, where's the farmland? Where can we actually farm? Okay, so I'm going to have to dig quite a bit along. Let's see. Yeah, that'll do. So we'll dig up from here, up, and there. And hopefully that'll be enough area there for a small farm. Basically, we only need a 5x5 square to kind of feed our 7 dwarves. We even make a surplus and won't have to farm in winter, so that should be fine. Let's get everything indoors first of all, and then we'll start making beds and a place for our dwarves to stay, because we're going to have to set up our nobles soon. Our leader, our expedition leader, this guy here, because like I say, he's going to be the person that just deals with all the affairs. So like, you know, he's an appraiser, so he can deal with the trade and things like that. So we need him to start making records of all our stuff, because as you can see over at the left there, we need a broker with a appraise skill to figure out our appraised wealth, our created wealth even, and also like trade information and things like that. So we need him to start making counts, start making notes of what we have in fort. That's what we need to do. We need to make a crafting area next, so we'll get work on that. Also, I like to keep my crafting area separate from the rest of the fortress, because there's a chance that your dwarves may go into a trance and start making artifacts, but if they don't get the goods they need, there's a chance they may go enraged. So I like to have a door on it and just shut them off so they can't get in. I'm just like, no, you can just fucking stay in there. I'm like fucking enraged dwarves, man. I'm fucking, you're not getting out. Don't be stupid. Right, let's see. What's this stuff here anyway? What's this? Oh, thank God. I thought it was like uranium or something like that. Yeah, you can get uranium in this game, by the way. I made a fortress once where my king's throne was a uranium throne. I was like, yeah, that'll make sure he doesn't breed, bastard. I'm tempted actually to build the fortress up into the mountain, like have everything higher up rather than going underground. Well, we're technically underground, but instead of going deeper, we'll have like the deep areas for the peasants, for the poor people. And we'll dig up. We'll make a massive cathedral out of this. I usually get such huge grand plans for my fortress whenever I do it. And then I start building them and I just fuck them up. And I'm like, I'm not playing this anymore. It's new fort. Start again. And ruin the fortress intentionally. See, oh wow, look at that. Look how little food we have. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably got like 10 barrels. Is that 10? 9 barrels even. Of food. Wait a minute. You guys still haven't brought in these ones from... Oh, that's just 1 meat barrel though. It's just... Yeah, it's just... Oh no, wait, no, we do have meat barrels. We've got wine and things like that out there. Get everything indoors, you lazy bastard dwarves. Bloody dwarves and their laziness. It's like they don't want to eat or survive. They don't want to make the mountain home proud. So yeah, you can also tell by the colour of... Oh, everyone's falling asleep on the floor. Yeah, we've got no beds, so people are just sleeping on the floor. They're going to get grumpy if we don't get beds for them soon, so that's something we have to do quickly. Well, I was going to say, you can tell the designation of our dwarves by the colour of them. So you can see the 2 yellow guys there are clearly carpenters, or woodcutters, or bowyers. So we can mouse over them and go, right, that one's a woodworker, that one's a woodcutter. And you can see the brown one there, he's a farmer. So you can click on it and go, he's a farmer, and you can see his skills and things. And it's like major skills, so like... If one is better than the other, if he suddenly like got really good at blacksmithing, he would turn grey and he would become a blacksmith instead of a farmer. But you can still farm and things like that, even though he's a blacksmith. And you can see that grey guy there. He is a miner because he's got the little beard and he's got his light on top of his head. And then we got these gumbags here, the purple guys. These guys here are the worst because they're either nobles or an architect. It's like one's okay, the other one's useless. So. Nobles are useless, by the way. Architects are actually quite useful because they can speedily build traps and things like that. Like for, let me think, like smelters and things like that need an architect. Bridges also, things like that. So yeah, that's the different kind of dwarves you get. You also get other ones. Like if you look to the middle there, you've got loads of different ones. Like you got masons, hunters, blacksmiths. I've learned them all by now. It's just this game is so addictive. You'll spend hours playing it, and then you'll just realize, oh my god, I close my eyes. All I can see is dwarves. Save me! Oh, that's a thought. I was going to say save me Jesus, but then I realised who is the main religion in this, religious head in this. So if we go to, I'll show you, right, if we go to push Z, and the expedition leader, and then push R. We can see his relationships, and we can see there's a deity here. So let's click on that view. Moldath is a purple. The purple amber is a deity of the wet smith of years. Yeah, the random names in this game are amazing. Moldath is often taken the form of a male dwarf and is associated with jewels. I'm not surprised, to be honest. There's also other deities as well. I wonder if there's a... Oh, he's got two deities, this one. Entrolled Tax Gem. The gold wealth is the deity, blah, 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 is associated with wealth. Fair enough. And we've got... Yep, the jewels guy again. So we've got jewels and wealth. These dwarves really have their minds set on one thing and one thing only. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't need to dig any further. We've got sandy clay here. Right, stop digging. Looks like we don't even need to dig all the way out there, so let's dig this out, see how far it goes, and we'll work out if we actually need to dig all the way out. Oh, brilliant, we don't actually need to dig that far out, let's see. Oh yeah, so that's just above that. Let's go. Oh shit, that's an aquifer. You can wait a minute, is that? No, that's just a pond. Phew, I thought it was an aquifer and I was going to dig into it. Aquifers, by the way, are large underground reserves of water that can cause vast amounts of fun to occur in your fortress, and by fun I mean drowning and death. So never dig into an aquifer, guys, unless you know what you're doing. Dear gods, this game. It makes me fear seeing water. I'm just like, water! End of the fortress, water. Brilliant, we've got enough farmland down here to actually not have to go further out. That's good, that's great in fact. Right, so let's build plot. So hitting... Sorry, I hit that too quickly there. So if you hit B and then P, that'll make a farm plot there. So make that size. That'll be enough to kind of feed our fortress until migrants turn up. Migrants. Incidentally, by the way, I've for people that know how to play the game, I've put my population cap onto 50 right now because, well, quite frankly, I hate having over 50 dwarves. But the breeding, like if people start breeding and having children, and the population cap goes over that, I don't mind, because at least then it's natural growth, and it's not just a wave of 100 migrants that come along and ruin the fortress. So we've just got to be careful at the start of the game not to create too much wealth, because if we do that, more migrants will turn up. So basically, like, the more wealth you have here at the top left, the more likely migrants will come along and ruin your fortress. Like, you might get a wave of migrants that come along and they're just all useless skills like potash making or soap making. Well, soap making's not actually that useless anymore. You can use it in the medical profession. Right, oh fuck, we've got idle dwarves now. So if we hit B, W, and then C, we can make carpentry workshop. We'll build that there. M, we'll make a mason's workshop. T, mechanics, and what else do we need? We need a brewer, so L. So L for still. Yeah, this game has great, like, designations of keys, so you're just like, let's see, I want to look at stuff. Examine is K for curious. There we go. That was a little running joke I had with a friend. And, right. Start digging out this area here. So yeah, there we go, they're building the thing. So now we've got these guys building the fortress, their workshops from the materials I've assigned. So they'll go to the stockpiles and pick them up, or just use the ones that are lying on the floor there. By default, they will pick up anything that's nearby. Like they'll pick up the resource that is closest to them. So, right. So let's build a door for the front door of the fortress, and we will build 5 tables as well, because we're going to need tables for the meeting room as well. Oh yeah, beds. We need beds. Hey, beep, 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 beep. You guys are probably wondering what the fuck's going on again. So, but I'm using the carpentry workshop to add a task, and then I'm hitting a hotkey that's making me construct beds. Right, is the farm done? Yes, it is. Terrific. So we're going to go down to plump helmets and grow plump helmets. Plump helmet, and we won't put anything into winter because we'll have too much food, and the place will fill up, and we will have like a surplus of food. And having a surplus of food is good, but having a huge surplus of food is bad, because we'll just start wasting seeds and things will start rotting and we'll run out of seeds because we'll be overproducing. So it's things like that you have to worry about. So, right, let's put a stockpile for cloth in here, so then people will move this into... And then incidentally, I will remove this wagon as well once we're done. So I can get rid of the wagon and get some wood off that. The wagon as well, by the way, creepily enough, is actually alive. It counts as a real person. I've seen there's event lists as well in this game where you look through them, it's just like, this wagon travelled from here. You're going, the wagon's alive? Holy fucking shit. Right, make a gem stockpile in there. And... Let's see. Good, they've started farming. Yeah, this game's a bit overwhelming at first, but once you get into it and you really start enjoying it, it's really good. it's a game that you can really get hooked to and kind of lose entire weekends to. So right, so we'll get that. I'm actually going on a bus journey, so I can actually see myself playing this all the way down to my holiday. So there we go. Right, this room here is going to be our expedition leader's room. It's going to have a table and chair in it, and also a bed there. Separate rooms as well, because he's technically a noble. So, and he'll be used that for working in. Like that'll be used for signing jobs and what else? Counting the stocks. So, just generally for working out what our fortress has or what our fortress needs. Right, our guys I think are still digging. Yeah, that guy's still digging, and that guy's moving stuff to the stockpile, so he will not be able to complete this task just now. This list of tasks is now in the Mason's workshop. But we can wait. We can wait. I think at the moment, yeah, he's just drinking at the moment. You can actually tell, like, once you see them going towards the stockpile, you just go, right, he's having a drink. He is moving he's moving quartz around. Cool, now is he going to go do the thing? No, he's not. He's moving a bed from the carpenter's workshop. It's things like that. You'll just be able to go, oh look, there we go, see what I tell you. We hit fucking summer and suddenly all the snow disappeared. No snow for you. But as you can see, it's like it's summer, so the snow is still coming down heavy, but it's not lying. So it's like it's coming down, and every day that ticks by, the snow melts. Fucking hell, this is actually really heavy snow. In winter, it's going to get even worse. Jesus Christ. But the river still isn't melted, so it's maybe a bit of a problem. No, it wouldn't actually be that much of a problem, but you can deal with it. What's good as well is it means that... Oh, there's the snowstorm, stop. We can actually put our herd here. We can actually probably... Yeah, if we put a wall over in that area to the right, and then get rid of all the ramps, it means we can have this whole area here as grazing territory for our guys if we just stick up a wall. No, let's fucking do that now. So we'll get rid of... here... and here. Right, okay, I'm gonna get rid of all these ramps, meaning that no one will be able to traverse up and down the mountain on these areas. So once these guys are gone, people won't be able to move up and down, so like they won't be able to go up onto this layer here. And we'll get rid of the ones from over here too. So there we go. And put that one to here, like that. There we go. Right, so my miners will now get rid of these ramps off of the side of the mountain. So then we can build around and make a wall around this area. Basically claiming this entire land as our own. Free to build on. But we won't actually be building outside, we'll be building mainly in the mountain. But it means that if we get like a larger herd, we can just have the whole area outside here just for them. I mean, I'm not sure if they can... I'm pretty sure they can actually eat through the snow, so I'm sure that'll be fine. There we go, see, he's starting to dig that down. And is now just leaving silt behind, I believe. Yep, just sandy clay, even. There we go, there they go, look at them go. As well, this is really good training as well for miners. So, like, if they're going to be just digging out entire areas of mountain like this, it's going to upgrade their skills greatly. See, even already that guy's an expert miner and an adept miner, so that's great. Once they're done with all this and they start building the wall as well, they'll boost up their skills. We don't know what we're going to use this area here for. I think we'll work out something. Might even make it an outside like burial area for our dwarves or something. It's actually really... wow, it started raining here as well. You can see it's visually represented as well by little blue specks of blue tile. Incidentally as well, if a dwarf lands on that, they are completely drenched. I mean, like, we'll see if we go to the guy's inventory. Yeah, there we go. Water covering lower left back teeth, eyelids, cheek, tongue, mouth, toes, ears, nose. I mean, look at that. Just one sploosh and suddenly the dwarf is covered in water. And they are a grumpy dwarf. Yes, they are. Right, we'll build another bed, and we'll build another door, and another door. Yeah. There we go. We need our miner to get back to work. Because the thing is, as well, is that if you've got one miner, if you've got like one dwarf on many tasks, the rest of your dwarves won't do anything. Like, we've got one idle dwarf just now. Well, that's the expedition leader, so that's fine. He doesn't really do much. He just hauls things until I tell him not to. Later game, once he becomes a mayor or a duke, he just sits and goes, pfft. Oh, what was that? Someone's created a masterpiece. That's nice. Is that a masterpiece bed, is it? Let's see. Yep, oaken bed. This is a masterful oaken bed created by insert name here. Yeah, the names of these people as well is ridiculous. So we've got Bildum Bound Picks, Bemble. Yes, that will do. God, I've been recording for half an hour already. Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure this episode will upload to the YouTube just fine. I'm not leaving until like 6 anyway, so bollocks to it. And you guys can decide if you want to see a live stream event of this, because this game is a good thing just to sit and watch. Because as it unfolds and your fortress takes shape, it's just really nice to sit back and go, I made this. Actually, tell you what, I know what I'm going to do. Instead of making a wall around the place, I'll just make a deep, moat, dry moat, so that, oh wait, the river is melted. A dry moat so that nothing can get in. And we'll make a bridge so that we can open and drop it so that trade caravans can get in, things like that. I can already see I'm going to end up making a large project out here, though. I'll go, I've got loads of stone, what shall I do with it? Let's build a giant statue. Right. Oh good, our miner is now on the task of making tables and rock chairs and things like that. So we need a rock chair, actually. There we go. A throne for our glorious leader. Oh, they're still out. I just realised we've not made a meeting area, so we're going to make a meeting area in the mouth of the entrance of the fort here. So that, if we get any cheeky kobolds, they'll be spotted by our keen-eyed dwarves. Look at that guy go. He's a fucking machine. He's just taking out all those ramps. Just take out the ramps. Die. There we go. This is becoming a good natural barrier as well for our dwarves, so the mountain will be used to defend us against incoming attacks. But I doubt we will actually get attacked unless the humans turn ugly and they start sieging us. But I kind of doubt that. But you never know. You can't trust a human. For we are dwarves. We do not trust the humans. It's raining again. Good. Wow, it's just pissing it down outside in that place. Oh, there we go. We can actually get our dormitory set up. So door here, and we can put beds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And these beds will be used as a dormitory. So then our dwarves, like that guy there in the middle, in the mouth of the fortress, will not have to sleep on the floor anymore. So that's good. That's great. It's great. Oh, great. That's great as well. Our other bloody mason has disappeared outside again to take out the ramps. Thankfully, there's not that many left. But I'll wait until we've got the basics of the fort down before I build out this moat, which is good. Actually, I just realised what's good as well is we can use this area. I'm not going to go too deep into this now that I think about it. I was going to tell you all the things that we can probably do with this fortress, but I'm looking at this, eyeing up this side of the mountain here, and thinking this area here will make good fortifications. Like if I dig into it and put catapults behind here and have our fortress entrance so that it's here, we can use the catapults or ballistas to shoot at enemy troops as they come into the fortress. But that's later game. That's way later down the line. That's like a couple hours in. Maybe I'll do it for the live stream event. I don't know. We'll figure it out. At the moment, actually, one of my friends has recommended that I do The Sims 3 and also do... what else was it? Half and half, so it's going to be Supreme Ruler Cold War and The Sims 3. There we go. Assign that to a dormitory. So now our dwarves will sleep in that little area there. Not much else interesting happening apart from the fact that it's absolutely pissing it down outside and my horse is completely soaking, I think. Yep, just completely sodden. Covering every bit of them. Let's see. We don't actually need the caravan anymore, but it's still full of logs, so I don't really want them lying around outside. So I'll keep them in the dry. Let's actually build some more barrels. We'll build some more barrels. There we go. Build 10 barrels. Actually, no, build 5 barrels and 5 bins. There we go. The bins will be used to store things like the cloth in a more tight space. So we'll be able to get instead of having 10 items that are lying around out here, we'll be able to have 10 items in one bin, so it'll take up one space, so it's more economic in space. What's the space management? Oh, fucking my words again are sitting going blah blah blah. I don't do words. Right, the guy's building those now. That's good. Okay. Have we got any more doors? No, got any doors. Boo. Let's start building the trench now. So we'll build that like that. Incidentally, I'm using that word a lot. I'm building a channel, which means that my dwarves will dig one space down into the ground instead of, and it will remove the roof as well as the tile space below it. So as you can see from this guy here, if he runs along, running, running, running in the rain, running, running, and he digs. There we go. So now there's a ramp going down into this one area, and this guy's going to go to bed, I bet. Yep, he's going to go sleep. That little white arrow that you can see there means that he's getting exhausted. So, but yeah, he's built a little channel down, and we're going to build these all around the place, and then get rid of the ramps so that people can get into the hole, but they can't get into our fortress. If you see my meaning. Right, everyone is gone to sleep. The weather is cleared, and our guys are our little guys are quite happy outside, just eating. That's good. There's quite a lot of wildlife actually outside. What's this? Is that a rat? No, it's a hedgehog. We're a little hedgehog! Yay! We can actually capture them later and use them as pets. So like our dwarves can adopt pets and things like that. So they'll be able to like get hedgehogs and chinchillas, and it'll be utter chaos when the food runs out and everyone's sitting going, no, we can't eat our hamsters. You're going, you can eat your hamsters, and you will. This game can get quite sadistic. Our miners are asleep, right? What are you going to do? You're going to go dig a channel. Good, good. Are you the mechanic? Yeah, you are. Good, so that's fine. We don't actually need you just now. Oh, this fortress is going well so far. It's only been half an hour. I don't know what I'm praising it for. No idea what I was expecting it to do, but... Right, there we go. Now you can dig a channel, dig a channel, dig a channel, dig a channel. Good, good. Right, now get rid of the ramps here. And there we go. And now you have to go up and over. He has to go up and over the mountain now because there's no way back in through this fortress bit here. So we can now dig out the rest of the channel. So we'll dig out a 3x3. I think 3x3 will be big enough. So dig it up to there. And where's the edge of the fortress? So it's there. And like that. But we won't finish it until we get our bridge built. So we'll leave a space just now so that our guys can get in and out. And we'll build the bridge here once the channel's dug. I think this guy's finished his tasks now. Yeah, nearly. Let's see, have we got a chair? No, we don't have a chair yet. Boo! Tell you what, you build a chair and we'll promote that to the top. There we go. So once you're done with that barrel, you'll be fine. There we go. Right, build a door. Build a door. And we'll put a door in the front of the fortress. And build our table. Table and bed. It's just a shitty bed. Boo. Who's got the masterwork bed, actually? Yep, the masterwork bed's in here. Boo. It's whoever is in this dormitory gets a masterwork bed. All the other beds just look like shit, but there's just this one shining example of dwarven craftsmanship in the middle of this dormitory. For the peasants! Ah, the peasants. They work so hard. They work so hard. There we go. Now we got a door in the front of our fortress, meaning that no one can come in unless we tell them to. We got good. People are digging channels, and yep, good. We've also built that chair, so we can put that chair down in the guy's office. There we go. Yeah, to go back as well, by the way, you have to hit escape. But every so often I double tap it and I go to the menu, and I'm just like, I didn't mean to do that. Are you digging a channel? Good, you're digging a channel. But you're thirsty. The blue arrow, incidentally, as well, means he's thirsty. There's also a brown arrow, which means they're hungry, and there's a red arrow, which means they're in a bad mood. And the red arrow is the worst to see. Because if you start seeing that around your fortress, then you're doomed. Your fortress is over. You might as well just give up. No point in even trying to continue. Right, so we're going to assign this bed to the expedition leader. Wait a minute. I thought, fucking hell, I thought he had a wife there. I was like, wait a minute, it's too early in the game to start developing that kind of friendships. Wonder if any of them actually have any... No, got another... Zas, the deity of the wetsmiths of years, female... Oh, now this is a good one. Zas often takes the form of a female yak cow, and is associated with mountains, volcanoes, fire, and metals. That is a fucking great god to have. I'm going to make fucking art of that one. That is a good one. I love drawing every so often some of my dwarves' deities. Just the thought of a yak cow sitting in a volcano just like, I am the god of metals. It's just a great thought. I love this game. Play it way too much. Right, assign chair to the expedition leader, and now push N to get to the nobles thing. Nobles menu. Hit manager will make the expedition leader a manager. The broker, he'll deal with the broker will deal with trade and things like that. Bookkeeper as well. That's a very important. which the expedition leader will do, and he will basically count everything in the fort so that when I hit Z here, and you can see I'm pointing at the screen again, I don't know why. You can see at the bottom left there where it says meat, fish and plants, it's got question marks next to it. That is an estimated amount of what we have, so we have to get more accurate counts of what we have so that we don't like run out. So at a glance I can kind of go, okay, we've got that much food, or we've got that much booze, let's make some more kind of thing. So we'll just brew some more drinks as well while we're here. So, because we've still got plenty of meat, I think, 30 question mark meat, so estimated meat. So that's fine. Here we go, our miners are now digging out the channel. So that's good. Such productive dwarves, by the way. So productive. Known for their stout hardiness in drinking. A bit like me! Minus the stout hardiness. Just listen to that music in the background. I love the Dwarf Fortress music, it's so good, it's just relaxing. It's like, it's just in the background going, oh, I could listen to this forever. This is the remastered version as well of it, by the way. The original score is done by Toady1, the creator of the game, and he originally did the score for this, so I just love the music in this. It's just, you just lose yourself in it. You're sitting there going, I've been listening to this for an hour now and I've not got sick of it. What has happened? It's good working music. Good hardy dwarven music. Right, we're striking all kinds of stuff down here. Where are we? I'm going to have to do pyrolusite. Pyrolusite. Fair enough. Don't know what that does. I'll probably find out it's like combustible or radioactive, and I'll be like, oh, let's eat it. How's our farms doing, actually, now that I think about it? Good, we're actually... Is it winter yet? No, it's midsummer. Why aren't we planting? Why aren't we planting, goddammit? Oh, there we go, we've got rid of all the wood in the wagon as well, so we'll get rid of the wagon now. Woohoo! I think this is going to be funny because I can already see now that on the bus to where I'm going, I can see myself playing Dwarf Fortress all the way there. And you guys are going to come back to a fortress. Like, it's going to be an hour-long video for you guys, but then like 8 hours will pass for this bus journey, and I'll be like, hey guys, I kept playing. That'll be one of those situations of sitting going, I didn't stop. And now look at the size of the fortress. Are you guys confused? Let's start again. Oh, we've got something else here now. What's that? We've got an eagle and a barn owl. Woo! Lovely little eagles and barn owls. We'll capture them and make them our own. We'll call them Hedwig and Fuckface. Alright, what else we got here? There's nothing else really going on. I mean, kind of gutted because of the fact that there's no other civilizations around. There's just our, the dwarves. We've got our general and we've got our queen. Olin and Olin. Wow, that's quite nice names. They are our leaders. Our glorious leaders. They're nothing like King Cage, though. Those look like a hamster and a toad. Yay! We've got another toad, and we've got another toad over here, I think. A toad, yeah. So many little beasties around, it's great. This place is quite alive with vibrant life. It's terrific. So you know what? I'm going to move these guys over here now. There we go. Pen and pasture. Move you guys over here. There we go. And we'll now get rid of this area over here. You can assign areas to certain for certain means. So like, if you're setting up fishing and things like that, and your dwarves are going all the way over here to fish, you can go no, just, and you've got like your entrance to your fort here. You can just go, no guys, just fish here, and you can hit fish, and then they'll fish in this location rather than going all the way to these stupid areas all the way over the other side of the map. So there we go. They're now moving all of the herd over to here. Hopefully we can get... What sex are these things actually? Okay, we've got a male bull, and we've got a male horse as well, so... That's cool. You can tell, by the way, because it's got a... You can tell because underneath the name you'll see a sack, and you can probably guess why it's a sack. Right, what else are we going to do? What else? We're going to... Well, we're still digging this channel out, so there's really nothing we can actually do with our dwarves until we're finished with that. So we'll just leave that for now. And our farming is... Yep, our farming is increasing, that's good. By the way, those... Oh, migrants. Oh no, migrants already. Right, let's go down to the bottom of the fortress and we'll see what they are when they come in. I really hope it's not many. Okay, we've got 11 now. Oh, 11, so we got 4 dwarves from that. Thankfully it's just 4 dwarves. That could have been bad. I mean, if we get a migrant wave that's too big, I might just shut the fort down. What we got here? We got puppies! We got a puppy and we got a clother. That's good. We'll need a clother, but we'll stick him on crafts and weaving as well, so that he can turn things into things. What we got here as well? We got a farmer who is a tanner and a cheese maker and a cook. Cheese maker can go bugger off, but I'll put you on farming. What about you? What do you do? An adequate blacksmith. That's great. We're going to need a blacksmith eventually. And you are a brewer, a grower, and a shearer. That's good, actually. And we need another brewer just in case the other one dies. And what's this? A chicken? We got chicken! Oh, it's a gosling! Awesome, we can have geese. Let's put them in the pasture. Actually, no, we'll put them in another one so they don't eat everything. Yeah, geese, by the way, in this game, eat grass. Who would have guessed it, eh? Right, so we'll put the gosling down there. There we go. And the puppy doesn't need food because the puppy will grow up into a big dog and guard our fortress. That's a good thing as well. You can train animals, so like if you have a fully grown dog, you can train it into like a hunting dog to help your hunters, or you can use it as a war dog to help your military. So you can just pick an entire legion of war dogs. War dogs. There we go. So now we got a gosling, a male gosling who is a pet, but that's okay. We won't kill them. Have we got any chinchillas back yet? No, still got an eagle and a barn owl. The gosling will not last long. Right, so these guys are still digging out the channel. Still digging out the channel, digging out the channel. And what else can we do? What else can we do, guys? What else can I do to convince you that this game is awesome? There we go, see our stocks. You can now see at the left, we've got a accurate count of all our goods and all our created wealth. Because this guy over here has been working hard. He's been working very hard on his stock counting. Yes, he has. There's not really much else to do just now. Just kind of got to wait and see what if these guys finish this thing. They'll finish the channel. It's just a case of waiting now for them to finish it. And me talking nonsense until we get here. So yeah, I've played a lot of this game. I played it when it was ages ago. I can't remember what version it was, but I still remember when it didn't have Z maps, so you couldn't scroll up and down. It was just one flat plane and one map, and you just kind of went, "I'll just build, it's fine." And then you just found dreadful shit, and your fortress died, and you just went, "Oh well, that was lesson learned. Start again." And you just kept rinse and repeating and losing and finding new interesting ways to lose. Like one time, I had a interesting trap system set up where lava basically flooded a certain chamber of the fortress so that anyone that came into it died, and it was basically meant for invaders. But then a gremlin got in, pulled the lever, but didn't pulled one of the levers that unlocked the floodgates for the lava, but like you usually have to close the floodgates for the lava so it doesn't actually get out into the fortress. And turns out they didn't actually pull the lever again to stop the flow of the lava or shut the doors, so then the whole area flooded, and I was like, oh, that was a good fort. Oh well. And then the music, like it did just there, went all morose, and I was like, I've lost another fortress. Such a sad time losing a fortress, especially after spending so much fucking time dedicated to just one fortress. No, this game is so good though. It's very addictive. Very much. Like you always get a new starting area. The areas are never the same. What the fuck is that? A wolverine! We're going to... small muscular weasel-like creature known for its ferociousness. We're going to be getting a wolverine unless it runs away. I'm going to catch wolverines. Train them. Make them into war wolverines. You can get them. Wolverines and an eagle around. That's good. We might need to deal with this quickly before it starts attacking our herd. Our herder. Ah, shit, there's the wolverine. Bollocks. Right, actually, wait a minute, there's two? No, it's just the one. It's just ran all the way down here like, arr, arr, arr. Silly wolverine. You don't even have adamantine claws. Lol, lol, lol. Wow, look at all our idle dwarves. What can you do to keep yourselves occupied? Oh, I don't know. I think we'll set up a stone stockpile outside so that people actually have something to do, and our stone is actually all centralized. So you guys can train. You guys can move all that stone out, and it will also, if they move the stone, their strength will go up. So that's good. They can train and be weightlifters and be sturdy, strong dwarves. So you know what I'm going to do as well? I'm going to get the miners and put all their hauling jobs off. So they'll do nothing but mining, which is exactly what they need to do. Let's just do mining. There's also other fun surprises in this game, by the way, that I'm not going to spoil. Because there's loads to this game. I mean, like, for how it looks and how it plays, there's a lot of depth to this game. There's, like, one spoiler that I'm going to do for you guys is there are monsters underground that are randomly generated. I'm not going to tell you how they're randomly generated, because we'll eventually bump into one, but seriously, you guys are going to go insane when you see, like, some of the random creatures that you can get. I'm not going to tell you what they are, they're just amazing. Let's see, what else we got? I really want to dig down and get adamantine at some point. That's the big plan. We're going to just deck everyone out in adamantine and sit and go, but our fortress will fall at some point. It's like there's no denying it. This fort will fall, whether either by my boredom or just through catastrophic means. Also, I want to point out how deep we can go in this game. If you look over to the top right, you can see that there's a little counter. See how it says 1? That means we're down 1 Z level. So up. If we go up, you can see it goes green. It's like 3, 2, 1, and then we're back at ground level. Just watch how deep we can go. So there's 1. Let's just keep going down. Keep going down. Keep going down. Keep going down. So that is the depth that we can get to just now, is 143. So you can see how deep we can go. Can you only imagine what is that deep down underground? I know what's that far down. And it's amazing. We'll get there eventually. Eventually. If we don't die. I mean, we'll more likely die, but... Wait a minute, what's the expedition leader doing hauling as well? Stop hauling! That's for the peasants. It's not for you. There we go. Right, if you guys finished... Right, okay. Now that you guys have finished that, what we're going to do is we're going to build a bridge now. Is it J? No. G. Yep, there we go. G. G for bridge. And we'll build it like that, 5 by 5, so that caravans can get over. And it will retract. So, there we go. And now, that little bit there needs an architect, so to build the bridge. And we'll also need... Where is... We'll need 3 mechanisms. We'll need 3 mechanisms, because it'll be 1 for the lever, 2 mechanisms to connect the bridge to the lever, and then the lever will then pull. It doesn't actually matter what distance as well. It could be up over the other side of the map, and you can still pull it, and it'll go raise the bridge or retract it or whatever, so... And... Where's everyone? Why are you guys not... Alright, you're constructing mechanisms and you're sleeping. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. How's our farming? Farming is amazing. We've got so much food now. We've got plenty of food now. Let's make some more booze. Because that's what our dwarves need. They need more booze. They need their booze. There we go. 5 more barrels of booze. And that'll be that. Right, I reckon once we get to the hour mark, I'll probably stop recording, so that's another 7 minutes. So, and then we will finish up for now. And I'll bring this up in another part. But yeah, if you guys have any recommendations of how we should continue the fortress, or what we should do, or if you have any names for our dwarves, just stick them down below, and yeah, I'll change them. And we will make this fortress ours. We will make... What's the name of the fortress again? Glazed doors. The glazed doors will be glorious glazed doors. Yes. Exactly what they will be. Is that a swarm of flies? Yeah, you can see these things here. Yeah, oh, it's a swarm of mosquitoes. Great. So not only are we in a cold, hostile, wet environment, we've also got mosquitoes. Terrific. What summer is it? Summer? Yeah, it's still summer. That's good. Winter is coming, ladies and gentlemen, in the north. Well, actually, we're in the north? I can't remember. This entire place is tiny, so... The entire world is small and tiny. And it started raining again. Whoop-tee. Fucking do. Oh, great. And now our dwarves have started taking breaks. Breaks, by the way, are the worst things that your dwarves can ever do. Because you can stop jobs, you can do like things to stop them doing stuff, but you can never stop them going on a break. You used to be able to draft them into the military and then draft them out again to make them cancel their breaks. But now, they ignore that. So yeah, we have to wait until this asshole comes off his break before he does anything else. And why are you still moving stuff to the stockpile? You thing. Stop. Alright, you've not got your hauling, you're eating. And you're on a break now, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I hate it when dwarves go on breaks. They just sit there and go, we're going to break now. Right, is that the architect there? Yes, it is, and he's now building the bridge. Excellent. So now he'll build the bridge, we'll get it connected up, and then we can finally secure this entire area here for our dwarves. Right. Is everyone finished on their... The 2 miners are on their break. You should have seen my face there, by the way. Whenever I see a dwarf on break, I'm like, you fucking monsters! We've got stuff to do! How much badge have we got? We got a turkey gobbler and a hen. And I got a wombat. Woo! If only I could capture them. He says, smiling. Actually, I'll probably build wood cages later once I've done some... Once I've dug out this bloody channel, we'll do that. Right, where are we going? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's just see our gosling running around in the rain like, oh no! It's Wednesday! And our fucking miners are still on break? Ah! Just come off your break, you bastards. Right, come on. Go off break. Come on. Come on. Come on. Seriously, just go off break. I hate you guys. There's descent in the fortress. Bastards. And your descent. You just want to be lazy dwarves. You can't be lazy dwarves. Autumn is here. We can't be lazy dwarves in winter. Stop being lazy dwarves. Fucking dwarves. Nothing worse than when your 2 miners go on break. And you're just sitting there going, I need to expand the fort. And they're like, yeah, well, we're having a smoke. Leave us alone. Okay, turkey gobblers. We've got a male one and there's a hen over here. We need to capture you at some point and use them for breeding. We'll keep you alive and then butcher you and skin you and we'll have turkey for tea. Right, this place now needs a mason to build the bridge. That's fine, we'll get to that. Yay! Now our guys are back to digging the channel. Great. Great. Where are they? Where are they? Seriously, where... Okay, there they are. And you're still on a break. You're a sacrifice! Still on a break. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Like, one of them's actually coming to dig the channel now. Come on. Let's get this finished. What skill level are you actually? You're a great miner now. Good, you're like, I think that's 2 levels away from legendary, I think. Where are you going? Why are you harvesting plants? Stop harvesting plants! Didn't I tell you not? Yeah, even though you'll put the hauling off, they'll still all harvest plants. Bastards. Unless there's jobs list. Is there? No, fuck that. What was it again? There was something that you can click to stop it from doing it. I'm now looking at this list on the right. What was it again? Where is it? Set orders, is it? Dwarves gather food. Dwarves ignore... gotta gather food. Can't just have them all ignore it. Oh my god, are you finally off your break? Shit the bed, you're off your break. About time. Come on, we need to get this built before the... I was gonna say the goblins, but there's no fucking goblins in this world. Can't use the threat of Goblin Christmas as a means to get work done. Oh, you're gonna build the bridge now, that's good. Terrific, you're gonna build the bridge. Nearly an hour now. Nearly finished. We're nearly done! Right, build the bridge quicker. And there we go, there's the river started freezing up in early autumn, I think. Yeah, early autumn. So now the snow is going to start falling soon as well. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Thankfully as well, if the snow does fall, it's not going to fill up the moat. So that's good. Yay, you've started building the bridge. Build the bridge, build faster. Build it faster, Mason. Alex Mason! Why are you not on Mars? Actually, it's not. Trench. There we go. Build that. Build that channel. Right. Are you finished yet? Yeah, you're off your break. Good. Both dwarves are off the break and they're now building the channel. And the bridge. Good, good. Dig. Dig faster. Dig faster. Right. Industrious dwarves are now digging, and yep, we're nearly finished. Nearly. So close. There we go, yes! Our dwarves are now finished the bridge and they're nearly finished the channel. So, on that note, I'm going to call this part here and call this a successful part 1. So yeah. thanks for watching, guys, and I will talk to you all very soon. I will see you all in 5 days, I believe, as I am going away on holiday. Woohoo! As I keep delightfully telling everyone, because quite frankly, I need a holiday. I'm done. I just want a fucking break from everything. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will talk to you all very soon. See you later, guys.